Hey everyone, welcome to SuiteWorld 23. Great to be here with Seth, the VP of Sales from RF Smart. Welcome, Seth.
Thank you.
Good to catch up. RF Smart, one of our long-term partners in the WMS space. I thought we'd catch up, get a bit of an insight from Seth into the market and all things RF Smart in terms of what we can expect from our customers in ANZ. So, Seth, maybe quick intros, who you are, what you do at RF Smart.
Yeah, so I've been with RF Smart for 7 years. So I was an individual contributor for a long time and was working with customers evaluating a WMS solution or a printing or shipping solution. In that 7 years, I've probably worked with 600 customers from initial evaluation through to go live. As of January of this year, I took over our existing customer base as well. So now we've got a team that oversees our 2,000 existing customers around the globe. In Australia, UK, and the US and Canada, as well as all of the customers we acquire every single month. So I'm trying to add around 20 customers every month and then trying to take care of them long-term through renewals.
2,000 customers. The business has grown a lot over our 7-year partnership. That's absolutely awesome. In terms of the market, what are you seeing? All things supply chain, anything to report back for us?
Yeah, there are some common themes in the supply chain space. So one of the biggest one we're seeing is people are either running out of space, so they've got inventory in the aisles, they don't have any space on their shelves, or they're just struggling with labor, right? So they're bringing in seasonal staff to cover the influx of the busy time in Black Friday, or they just can't keep staff year round. So some of the themes we're seeing in that space is a lot of people moving towards automation. So some customers have moved towards robotics, but basically trying to condense your inventory into a tighter space through things like vertical lift modules, which are basically these giant towers that store your inventory. Yep. And then they rotate your inventory and serve it up. And ultimately the goal is fit more product in a smaller amount of space. You don't have to move to a new warehouse. And then you also eliminate how much labor you need to get the same number of orders out the door. Yep. But those are probably the two biggest things because NetSuite customers are growing so fast, either they're out of space or they can't hire enough.
Cool. I look forward to having a chat a bit about the robotics and automation. That'd be super helpful for a couple of our customers. So that sounds exciting. Looking forward, obviously a bunch of announcements this morning with NetSuite. Day one of the conference. Any standouts, anything that you guys are looking forward to leveraging from NetSuite?
Yeah, I mean, I think the common one is AI. NetSuite's entire keynote was focused around AI, and we're certainly exploring that already and have been in exploration of that. But I think any software technology space in the next few years is going to have to adopt that in some manner. It's exciting to think about what that could look like for our customers. We've explored a little bit of it in our shipping solution, but trying to think through how do we bring that in our WMS solution, whether it's, hey, did you know you could schedule a count this way instead of this way? And almost use AI to become a better self-learning tool of the product. We often find our customers implement RF Smart and find the 7 or 8 transactions they use, and there's 40 other transactions they could be leveraging. And I think AI could really help close that gap to keep people trained, especially in the midst of employee turnover, right? You have your super user leave, a new person comes in. How could AI get that person up to speed a lot faster?
Yeah, that would be super helpful. Got to keep it really simple. People come and go from the warehouse. So yeah, that sounds exciting. What about you guys? What's on the roadmap? What can we look forward to from RF Smart?
Yeah, we have been busy. So we closed on an acquisition at the end of last year, and a company called Summit IT, based out of Denver, Colorado. So they're all things printing. We're in the process of integrating that product into our WMS. And what that ultimately is going to do is take our label printing capability up substantially, right? So while we already do label printing today, we have found that a lot of customers are getting more and more requirements around customer-specific labels or EDI labels. So we're excited to pull that into the product. And then if you haven't read our latest release notes, one of the things we just released last month is this framework called Smart Actions. And really what Smart Actions is going to do is it's going to become a framework in our product to allow more configuration long-term. The first step of that was while a user's picking, they could actually create an action to say, hey, there was something wrong with this bin and the inventory's not here. Can we trigger a count? Where we see that going long-term is the smart action could be, I want to automate a label print at this point, or can I launch the camera on my device and take a photo of this inventory at this point? Because maybe it's a picky customer and I need to take a photo of their shipment. So more to come there, but we're in the process of consolidating a lot of our functions, building in the smart action framework. And ultimately the goal is to provide customers with more flexibility to configure the product without having to customize it.
Love that. Automation is definitely up there with the number one driver for a lot of our customers in Oz. So appreciate the insight, Seth, and great to catch up at SuiteWorld 23.
Likewise. Thanks for having me.
Cheers.
Thank you.